Hello, welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Field and Skylines. Today we are playing Farming Simulator 25, Hutan, Pantai. Let's grow rice and peas. It is September 7 in the morning, and we're just walking over the farm. Take a look at what we have. We're probably going to need to get some water. Um, we have no vegetables yet, but they're close. See if we have any rice samplings, and we do have one pallet, which is probably a good start, but we won't need many more. So the first thing we're going to do today is water up our three greenhouses. Let's check the mushrooms. I don't know. Can you call the mushroom house a greenhouse? I don't know. Anyways, as I'm recording this, by the time this goes public, it will be a new year. So just want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you guys had a great holiday, Christmas, and all of that. And looking here, we don't have any mushrooms yet, but we are close to some pallets popping out, which is outstanding. So we are going to have a busy day on the farm today because we have some pea fields, I believe, that will be ready to harvest. We go up to um, grow oranges ready to harvest, and you see we have um, field 8 and field 4 ready to harvest. 3 in this here will be rice. I think if I own this, I might put a chicken coop right here, because that is our next goal is to get some chickens, and I may plant in um, September. I might plant in barley in that field. I know I don't have the equipment really to do anything with it, but chickens eat barley. We're gonna need barley for our chickens. Um, and yes, we will be harvesting peas this month. So a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. So let's go ahead and get started. We need to, like I said, water um, all of our greenhouses so that they continue to run. And we also have another issue I've been trying to figure out is the silos we have are grain silos, not multi-fruit silos, so we will not be able to store the peas in them. I was thinking about swapping them out um, for a mod that is a multi-grain silo, and we can do it for almost the same cost, I think. We take a look, and we move to our silos, and we select them. We could get almost 30 grand to sell them. And if we go down here, there's a multi-fruit silo for um, 30 grand. Or we could do tricky and use this multi-fruit thing here and kind of look like we're storing it in one of our sheds or buildings somewhere. Um, I'm not a big fan of that idea. I think this one here is a little more realistic. Um, yeah, so I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. So after we're done watering, we're going to swap. Um, we're going to swap our silo for the multi-fruit silo. So greenhouses are not growing as fast as I thought they would, but that's all right. We have time. We have time. Our long-term goal, like I said, is we want to get chickens next, if we have room for them in that corner. Otherwise, we'll have to find room for a chicken coop because that kind of goes with the whole fried rice thing, right? Eggs for fried rice. We have the rice, we have the peas, we're growing the onions and peppers, so we need egg. And although we can't butcher chickens, we can pretend like the chickens. Wow, they didn't use a whole lot of water. Huh. Turn on. What is the recipe? Oh, the contracts. Over here. Medium mushrooms. Says running. Oops. They're both running. One water gets 3 mushrooms, and it does 400 water a month. And this one is 336. Huh. So it didn't use a whole lot of water. Anyways, I think it'll be all right. I'll go ahead and park this back up here. Buy the rice samplings, since this is the one that we need to really keep growing. And we can put this away. And then we can fire up our peas. Now, I've been told, I've never harvested peas, but I've been told it can take some time. Peas is a slow harvesting crop. I think I heard estimates of a half hour per pack acre or something like that. We take a look at our farmland. 4 is 18 acres. I don't know what that translates to heck acres, but that includes all of this. And 8 is 10. So if it is a half hour, that's like 5, 9 hours. But it's heck acre is what they were saying. It was about a half hour, so I don't know how it translates. So it could be a long day of harvesting, which is why I want to get a worker off on that. Get started on get a worker going, and then I can swap our grain mill for a multi-fruit. So the first thing I want to do is figure out how to work this. So we are going to turn it on. We're going to lower the harvester. And we'll just get started. Let's take a look at how steering system. We're going to do 4 headwinds, and we're going to show lines. That's good. That in tow, and there we go. It's kind of a neat vehicle. I was doing some research on them. They self-level to keep the back level, which is pretty interesting. And they shred up the leaves, and they get the peas. Looks like it's going to fill up pretty quick. So there we go. I guess that's onto it. There it is. So yeah, so there is. So this is what we're gonna do all day on this field and our other pea field. We could sell the peas right away, but they're not as valuable today as they will be in a few months, which is why we want to store them. I know I could go store them by the train. It's a multi-fruit silo, but I'd rather just store them on the farm and keep them close to the farm. So, all in all, I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean, the harvester moves about as fast as other harvesters. It's just that it's not a very wide harvesting width. I think I saw like 6 meters or so, which is probably why it's going to take so long. I don't know. Yeah, it's 50%, and it's already got 18. It was at about 1,800. So there's going to be a lot of to fill up fairly quick. So this could take some time. So we're going to need some patience on this. I don't know. Don't know how well our truck doesn't hold that much either. I'm using the Dragon as our dump trailer. So I'm going to go ahead and probably go get that. Although I don't want the AI messing too much. So if I hold this, jump over here. It's working with only 3.6 meters, so it's pretty small. I don't know why it's skipping lines, but hey, why not? And then I'm going to set off a worker. I'm going to go get into our Dragon, get them ready to go on over. And while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and swap this out here. 29,000. Yup. Okay. Multi fruit. Turn it a little bit. Let's go ahead and zoom in. This is exactly where we want it. 80% full take. Yeah, I'm getting there. You just kind of pop it right there. I can change the color. I like the color. Right there, I think is what we'll do. All right, let's go and see how this is doing. Hopefully I just didn't waste. Ooh, that is a crop right there. Also, I've been playing FS22 video. Should be coming out shortly. So the steering is way different in the two games, and so it'll take me a little bit of time to. Doesn't look like he's doing a headwind. Maybe he is. He just wants to go this direction. Right, I have crop destruction off, so I can drive on safely, but that annoys me that it goes backwards. So let's see. $37,000 liters is what a P tank holds, which is not the greatest. That's all right. So we'll go ahead and park him right here, and let's take a look at P's. So if we go up to prices and we go down to P's, you can see that December is the best time to sell, where we'll get about $2,000. Right now, it's showing about 1,900. So there's not much difference between now and December. Um, about $150, which is, you know, it's worthwhile because the number of peas we get. Um, so let's also take a look at some of the other stuff we're growing. So we're growing um, chili peppers, which in February is when we want to sell those. We're also selling the or growing spring onions, but we'll get eggs as well. As you can see, eggs is pretty similar to what it used to be. Let's look for the spring. We have garlic. I don't know if I'm growing garlic. Spring onions. Oh, here, oyster mushrooms we're doing. Um, spinach bay, spring onions, 914s. So it's not bad. The greenhouse things are all kind of not too bad. But if we can work our way to owning the canning factory, we can do um, all sorts of stuff. We can do these rice things, which will help improve the value of our rice. Rice samplings, by the way, sell for a lot of money. Um, but it's impossible to transport that much because one of those pallets of rice is like 22 liters or something like that. I talk about it in another video. So that looks really enticing, but it's not. But yeah, like we could do these rice things with a canning facility. We can do cans of peas, which I didn't see. I don't know what it would be under. That would be under just peas, or maybe it's under canned peas. Canned peas for 4,000 here in September, so it almost doubles, right? So that would almost double our value of peas. So, and then when we add in like kimchi, just something we can make, which is all stuff that we can grow. We can bring our rice stuff in there and multiply. So that canning factory is a multiplier. Now that canning factory also costs 330,000, um, $330,000. So it's not going to be something we can get right away. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's trying to make a better turning corner for a big machine like that. So we're just going to fly over here. What I'm going to do is do it. I find that what the AI does, don't ask questions because it won't make sense all the time. So yeah, so the goal here is, I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna jump in the tractor and check out to see if there's room for a chicken coop or a chicken pen over in that one area that is going on. Because chickens are the next step. I think that's the next affordable step. So it would be, if I go this way, I can go in the rice fields. There's nothing here. I won't be able. Sure. So I own all of this corner here, but as you can see, it's not the greatest for building, right? If we go back up to farmland, yeah, you see I own this area there. It's not conducive. I don't think there's anything that'll fit. $30, $360. 31. So if we pop this guy up here, well, it's telling me land isn't owned by me. Interesting. Like I'd have to flatten it out to get it to just quite fit just right. I mean, I could squeeze it in here. Maybe there's just that one little spot right there, and it's doing a whole lot of land manipulation because it's 6 grand instead of 4,400. Yeah, so I think that's a tough spot to put it. We'll have to find another spot to put our chickens. I guess maybe we could borrow from the pea fields. I don't know. Oh, and he skipped a whole path. Maybe that's what it's by skipping lines. Look at this. We don't want to harvest this. I want to harvest that. All right. So this lorry, this truck here will hold two. Looks like two Phillips, which isn't a lot. We'll be doing a lot of running, especially when we want to sell. So we may want to think about also investing in a trailer to go with um, this truck when we want to go sell the peas. It's nice inside the cab here. There's a little tiny back seat, passenger seat. Looks like we have a nice little radio. Too bad of a little cab. Comfortable. Alright. So I'll get out of his way. We'll go dump these on the farm. Convenient. Hopefully this will hold peas. It says multi-fruit, so I would assume it holds everything. Yep, peas. So we have 7,000 liters at about $12,000. That's 14 grand just right there. We're going to get a lot of money on this harvest. This is just going to take a long time. Also, some quick channel updates. First, I want to say thank you for being here with me on this new year. Please think about subscribing if you haven't. Please like the videos if you do, and comment on them. I'm trying to get a little more engaged with the people who watch my stuff. Also, update the FS25 series, Billionaire, on the Valley of the Old Farm. Turn it into a time-lapse series because there's so much you have to do. Like right now, it's like I'm playing for a few hours just to get ready to record the content I want to record. So I think I'm just gonna turn it into a time lapse series where I pretty much record everything I do, and it'll have music. I won't have talking. I'll just put some text in the videos, trying to explain what I'm doing. So I think. Yeah, I think that is another update. And then also I'll still be doing some learning stuff on this FS25 stuff to learn with means. This playthrough is really probably, I don't know how long it's going to take. I just really want to learn about the peas. We'll probably even get into like some other stuff like this. Like we look at the productions and go over to the canning facility. Like the canned peas we can take advantage of right now. The kimchi, I could start growing the cabbage. I could start growing the garlic, and we definitely could then do the kimchi. Uh, Noodle soup rice flour. we don't have rice flour, but we could buy the grain mill eventually. We go rice bags, we can do this one right away. Rice rolls with rice we can do. And then if we started growing spinach, spinach is one of those crops though that we need a lot of equipment. So I don't know if we'll be getting into that, but we could definitely do like canned peas, kimchi, uh, and the rice things on here, which would really, it's almost like a doubler. Um, Although one thing to be careful of, if you look at canned peas, that price needs to be more than double. I'll have to do math on it. I mean, I was watching videos where they were talking about it almost doubling, but the price of canned peas is 4,700, and the price of peas, so it's a little bit more than double, but you're losing more than half. So I need to do the math on that just to make sure that there is value there. I didn't realize, I thought it was 50, like 100 Ps to 50, but it's 45, which makes it not quite as good of a multiplier. So let's take a look at the kimchi. It's per 1,000 liters at 1183. We jump up here, 20, 42. Now that might not be so bad. I don't know what Napa cabbage is going for, but yeah, that's something we can take a look at. So, where am I here? Where is he? Yeah, we're gonna dump in that thing quite a bit. I am going to get hooked up though to Kubota, just squeeze through. I think I am going to plant the barley, even though I don't have a harvester. I can lease a harvester cheap. And we're going to go and plant seeds. See, I'm going to go take care of that field. I don't know what that field's all going to need. It's mulched, so we need to fertilize it and go with from there. So let's grab the fertilizer. I am having Now, we don't have precision farming yet, so we do use a little bit more resources than probably what we need to. So Vert, oh no, he looks alright. So now I just need to go to get to that field. Holy cow, that's a lot. I might, $2,000 in labor. Oh no, that was $2,000 for fertilizer. That's fine. So we'll just park him here. Just guy's still working. It is a big piece of equipment mulching up those leaves. So this field should show mulched as well when we're done. So we shouldn't have to mulch it. Just saw it behind it. It should pull up pretty soon. So yeah, so I'm gonna start off a time lapse here to get these fields harvested. Also probably plant in the other field. So we'll see you all shortly. All right. While the worker cracks on with some more of that pea harvest, I thought we would get um, planted in here. Oh my God, that was little of some wheat. So let's go ahead and do steering assist, 4 meters. Looks like we're going to do quite a few headlands. All right. Okay. B. There we go. All right. So yes, peas are going to take a long time. I think we are planting. Yep. I don't know where he's going. All right. So peas will take a long time. So I think our goals are still to get to Canyon Factory. Also, we're going to be making that one pea field a little bit smaller due to the fact that we can then put chicken coops in, and we will have quite a few peas still from our 2 fields. So I'm not too worried about making this field a little smaller. I think the goal is to have one harvester per pea field. Also, I think that it's a smart idea to have. It's a smart idea to have the headlands done manually and then let a worker take over once the headlands are done. Oh, very convenient. I can dump it myself. So I think that is what we'll be doing in the future. But yeah, I think that whole section of pea field there is going to get kind of cut off, and that's going to be where we put a few chicken coops and maybe another greenhouse. A couple more greenhouses. And if our rice can't keep up, our rice sampling, maybe we'll have to do another rice sampling in that area. But I think that is what we will do. What do I mean? We go into construction here, and if we just take a quick look, like if we just kind of straight across, cut it off, grassed it, and we put in a chicken coop and some greenhouses, I think that might be the way to go in the future. So let's go ahead and crack on with this planting here. It's a small planter. Getting those fields planted with peas is going to be a mighty trick, but again, we will cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, I think this barley will take care of feeding a bunch of chickens. I think it's good to have another crop because we don't need another pea field. Judging by how that is going, we've already dumped 3 or 4, maybe 5 loads of peas. So it'll show us in the map here. Look all the way to the top. We have already 26,000 liters, almost double that for 2,000, and that's how much money we'll make, and we still have most of that field and a whole other field to do. So yeah, I don't think we need more. In fact, we might plant something else in one of the fields. Just because that up. So yeah, so I think we will have plenty of peas. Peas make good money though. Like, I mean, if you double, like if you double up, it's not bad. And I'll do the math on the canning, see how it works out. But could be some money made, which isn't bad because, well, everything's pretty expensive when it gets to peanuts and equipment. We will definitely add more greenhouses when we want to get to the whole kimchi production. If we get there, come on. We are not turning very well. Maybe I should have put a weight on. We'll see. Maybe I should go back and get a weight. But oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, so with that though, I think I'm gonna take us out. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Enjoy the content on the channel, please subscribe. Comment down below on how we should go forward with the playthrough. Should we? You know what? I'm not supposed to be doing headlands first. I should be planting the other way first. So you know what? I'm just going to kick off a worker. Let's go ahead and just kick off a worker and let the worker get us figured out. And let's go empty. And he's going every other one. Wonderful. All right. So, yeah, like I said, with that, we're going to kick off here. Thanks for watching. I hope your new year starts real well. By the time this video is released, it will be a new year. So thank you for your support and watching. I don't know what this guy is doing. But yeah, hope you're doing well and continue the journey with me to 2025. Thanks. And have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.